Have you ever noticed your cat ignoring you? Until you make a weird little sound and suddenly they come running? Why do they love some sounds and totally ignore others? Today, let's explore the 11 sounds your cat absolutely loves, starting with the first 3. The last one will melt your heart, so don't miss it. And hey, which sound does your cat react to the most? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing your stories. Sound 1. High-pitched noises. You know that squeaky sound you make when you call your cat? Or maybe you whistle by accident, and boom, your cat's head snaps towards you like magic. That's because cats are built to hear super high sounds. While humans can hear up to 20 kHz, cats can hear up to 64 kHz. That's why they notice little squeaks we completely miss. Even cooler, their ears can move like tiny radar dishes to find exactly where the sound comes from. So next time your cat is ignoring you, try a high-pitched pas or a soft whistle. They just can't resist. Have you tried this? What's the funniest sound your cat has reacted to? Share your story in the comments. Sound 2. Certain musical notes. Have you ever caught your cat chilling to your music? Turns out cats actually like music, but not just any music. They prefer sounds that match their own voices, like purring, chirping, and soft kitten calls. Scientists even created music just for cats. It's full of soft rhythms and sounds that make them feel calm and happy. Some cats especially love high violin notes or soft piano sounds, probably because they remind them of birds or tiny animals. And guess what? Some studies found that slow, soft music can actually help cats relax. What's your cat's favorite sound? Do they like music? Or do they give you that turn it off face? Tell me in the comments. I really want to know. Sound 3. Kitten calls. Here's a secret: cats can't ignore baby kitten sounds. Those tiny, high-pitched meows are like a magic button for cats. Even cats that never had kittens will stop and pay attention. Why? Because it's built into their hearts. It's the same reason humans can't ignore a crying baby. If you use a soft, sweet, high-pitched voice, kind of like, "Hi baby, come here," your cat is much more likely to notice you. Try it next time. Forget yelling their name. Just switch to baby talk and see what happens. Have you ever seen your cat react to kitten sounds in a video? I'd love to hear your story. Tell me in the comments. Sound 4. The famous passes or kissing noise. Okay, real talk. How many times have you made that pass sound to call your cat? Or maybe you do a kissing sound like mua mua. These sounds work because they mimic the quick, high-pitched noises that cats naturally pay attention to in the wild, like rustling grass or little animals scurrying around. It's almost like their brain goes, "Wait, is that a snack?" Interestingly, even in the wild, mother cats make soft clicking sounds to call their kittens. So when we make similar sounds, it may hit a part of their memory from kittenhood. Try different versions: a sharp kiss, a soft click, or even a tongue pop. Some cats love one sound more than others. It's all about what gets their curiosity going. Do you have a secret cat calling sound that works every time? Share it in the comments. I want to steal it. Sound 5. The sound of other cats. Have you ever played a cat video and suddenly your cat's ears perk up? Maybe they even walk over, curious or confused. That's because cats are super sensitive to the voices of other cats. They don't just hear a meow, they hear emotion, tone, and whether the other cat is friendly, scared, or annoyed. In fact, studies show cats respond very differently to familiar versus unfamiliar cat sounds. Some sounds, like purring or friendly chirps, can make your cat calm and curious. Others, like angry yowls, can make them tense or alert. That's why when you play a video of a cat purring, your own cat might come snuggle next to the phone. But if it's a video of a fight, they might walk away, or worse, start growling at your screen. Try it sometime and see how your cat reacts. Their little ears will tell you everything. Sound 6. Crinkling bags. Yes, the universal cat magnet. The sound of a grocery bag or snack wrapper. You open one crinkly bag and suddenly, poof! Your cat appears out of nowhere like a magician, but it's not just about snacks. The crinkling sound mimics the noises of prey, like mice running through leaves or birds fluttering in bushes. cats are wired to respond to unpredictable, high-frequency rustling sounds. Even more interesting, many cats associate crinkly bags with food or treats, which makes the reaction even stronger. Some cats even love walking on or sitting inside bags. It's noisy, textured, and cozy, a sensory playground. But be careful, plastic bags can be dangerous if chewed or swallowed. Always supervise your little bag lover. What's your cat's relationship with crinkly bags? Is it love, obsession, or full-on bag hunting mode? Let's talk about it in the comments. Sound 7. Birds chirping. You know that moment when your cat is frozen by the window, eyes locked on a bird, and making that weird chattering noise? Yeah, that's not just cute. It's pure instinct. Bird sounds hit your cat's brain like a lightning bolt. Why? Because in nature, birds are prey. Your cat may look fluffy and peaceful, but deep inside, they're still a stealthy hunter. Researchers found that bird chirps actually light up the parts of a cat's brain responsible for both sound processing and hunting preparation. That's why you see them get low, ears twitching, tail flicking. It's the "I'm about to pounce" mode. The chattering sound they make? It's believed to be a mix of excitement and frustration. They want to pounce, but the glass is in the way. So instead, their jaw does a little dance. If your cat is indoor only, playing bird sounds can be a fun enrichment activity. Just be careful not to frustrate them too much. Some cats get really into it. Have you ever caught your cat talking to birds? Share your funniest window watching stories in the comments. Sound 8. Running water, drip. Drip, splash. You turn on the tap and suddenly your cat appears, fascinated. Why are cats so obsessed with running water? It all comes down to survival instincts. In the wild, running water is safer than still water. Still water might be contaminated. Flowing water, fresh and clean. That's why many cats will ignore their water bowl but drink from the sink like it's a fancy spa. Some even prefer cat fountains just because the sound mimics a stream. But there's more. Studies suggest the sound of running water activates reward centers in a cat's brain. It's not just thirst. It feels good. Some cats also find it calming. If your cat gets anxious, the sound of water may help them relax, like a feline version of a meditation app. Do you have a water cat? Does yours prefer the faucet to the bowl? Tell us in the comments. We're a support group for sink drinkers. Sound 9. Kissing noises and tongue clicks. You know those little sounds you make when you're trying to get your cat's attention? The tuk 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 or moi, moi, moi. Yeah, those are surprisingly powerful. Cats respond to these noises because they sound a lot like prey movement. Quick, sharp, and interesting. It triggers their natural, "Huh? What's that?" reflex. But there's another sweet twist. Mother cats sometimes use soft chirps or short sounds to get their kitten's attention. So when you do this, you might be triggering comforting kitten memories in your cat's brain. Isn't that the cutest thing? You're literally speaking their baby language. Try different sounds and see which one gets the fastest reaction. Just be warned. Some cats come running, others will stare at you like you've lost your mind. Either way, it's a win. Sound 10. The can opener. This one's iconic. You barely touch the can opener and boom! Your cat's in the kitchen acting like it's starving. Why does this sound trigger such an instant reaction? Simple. Association and memory. Cats are fast learners when it comes to food. If the sound of a can opening has ever been followed by a tasty meal, your cat's brain locked it in. And it only takes a few pairings, 2 or 3 times, for them to remember forever. Studies show cats can distinguish the can opener's specific sound, even from other kitchen noises. It's not just the pitch, but the unique rhythm and metal click that makes it stand out. This is a classic case of classical conditioning. Think Pavlov's dogs, but with tuna. The lesson? If you want your cat to come running, skip the name calling. Just open a can. Have you accidentally trained your cat to come to a totally unrelated sound? Tell us below. We love those stories. Sound 11. Your voice. The final sound is the most beautiful of all. It's your voice, yes, yours, but not just any voice. It's the tone and pitch you use when you speak directly to your cat. High-pitched, loving, slightly exaggerated tones, what we often call cat baby talk, actually activate emotional regions in your cat's brain. Studies show that cats who live with their humans for over 2 years develop stronger brain responses to their owner's voice. So yes, your cat really does know it's you. Even if they ignore you 80% of the time because, well, they're cats, they are tuned into your unique vocal fingerprint. They know when you're happy, when you're sad, and when you're calling them with love, even if they pretend not to care. The more time you spend talking gently to your cat, the more they understand you. Not just the words, but the emotions behind them. You might think they don't listen, but deep down they hear you and they love you more than you know. Our cats may not speak our language, but they listen with their hearts. Every chirp, meow, and ear twitch is part of a secret code between you and them. And these sounds, they're not just noise, they're how you say, "I love you" in cat. Understanding these little moments, the way their ears perk up when you whistle, or how they trot in when they hear your voice, isn't just cute, it's connection. It's love in a different language. So next time your cat reacts to a sound you make, pause for a second, because in that tiny moment, your souls are speaking. This is what makes being a cat parent so magical. Not control, not obedience, but understanding. And if this video helped you understand your cat a little better, drop us a comment, share your favorite sound, and tell us which one made your cat's ears wiggle first. Because here we're more than viewers, we're a family, one that speaks a fluent cat.